coming this fall to a theater near you. The Comeback, featuring Justin Hobson. There'll be guns, more guns, and traps. Don't miss it. I'm just playing. What's going on, everybody? Back here again with a fitness video. This is not the JH review. Check the watermark, man. We back. I'm back. Ready to make another run, but we'll talk about that in another video. This ain't really what this is for. So like to introduce y'all to a new podcast I have for my fitness channel. For those of you who follow me on my other channel, the JH Review, where I do music reviews, current events, entertainment TV, basically all that stuff. That's what I do on that channel. So if you just know me on here, make sure to go check out that channel. What are you waiting on? But anyway, decided to bring a podcast here to my fitness channel. And tonight is going to be the pilot episode, and we'll see where it goes from here. As far as right now, the working title is the Fitspod. The D is silent. But yeah, so talk about a little bit about where I've been, what I've been doing this summer, why I've been neglecting this channel, my most popular channel. Also, my main topic tonight, are you in denial? I was, so we're going to talk about it. And if you watch my other podcast, you know this has a different setting. I'm standing up. It's a fitness channel, so I probably should stay active and stand up. So I'm standing up. I'm in front of my all familiar wall of fame here, my T25 Insanity Max. What else I got here? Body Beast. Anything else I need to cover before I get into this? It's not going to be very long. It's just a little pilot thing. See, test the waters and see how we do. But for the most part, what I want with this podcast is basically just to be more topical. Of course, I'm still going to show my workouts and basically record, what I'm doing week to week, of course. But I don't want that to be with this. This is going to be more for topical conversation as far as fitness ideas and things like that. Things y'all might want me to discuss. Right now, I don't really have anything on the docket, so to say. I kind of want to talk about intermittent fasting a little bit. Keto, I've been experimenting with that. But yeah, those are the two topics I kind of have in mind right now, but I don't know. It's something I'm gonna have to work on. But right now, we're gonna talk about, are you in denial? But so, I guess I'll start off with, where have I been? Because some of y'all don't follow me on Facebook and Instagram or whatnot, at least on my personal pages or whatever. But as far as what I've been doing this summer, it was a lot of stuff packed in to between June and July. A lot of stuff packed. Of course, I found out I have diabetes. Then had my birthday, and a family reunion in July. That was cool. And a lot of that kind of distracted me, and I really haven't been working out the way I'm supposed to, but I've still been steadily losing weight. Overall, I've gone from 350 to, I just weighed today and I'm 290. So finally out of the 300 club. Man, I have been struggling with that, feels like, for at least a good year. I've been stuck in that 300 range. I've just been in a rut. But yeah, man, I feel renewed and ready to go. About to start me another run, starting tomorrow, starting over with T20. And I'm going to do that with a little bit more sense of urgency this time. I kind of half-assed it, really didn't do it all the way I should have. Anything else important coming up? Next Monday, I have my A1C coming up, so I'm looking forward to that. Looking to get off of this diabetes medication, the pills, and the little shot I got to take every week. It's kind of annoying, but yeah. But for those of you who are wondering, I have type 2, so I don't have type 1 where you require insulin. My medicine is, the shot is not insulin, and I take pills in the morning. And of course I check my blood sugar, usually once in the morning and once in the evening. I'm having a hard time doing it in the evening time. I'll be forgetting. I'll go to sleep and like, dang, I forgot to check my blood sugar. My doctor gonna kill me next time I see her. But anyway, but I mean, as far as the whole diabetes things, I guess that's where I'm gonna get into my topic tonight. Are you in the now? So how did I come up with this topic, or this question that I want to present to y'all? Let's go back to family reunion I was having. I was talking to a cousin of mine, and we both have diabetes or diabetes. Bonus points to whoever got that reference. But yeah. And I was telling him basically about my, I guess, symptoms or whatnot leading up to the situation. You know what? I might as well go ahead and get into the story, just for those of you who haven't heard it already. So I work in the transportation industry. I drive. So, of course, in this field, you have to have your DOT exam. So basically, proving that you can physically do the job and recertify, usually annually. It just depends on your health. They could give you a 3-month card, 6-month card, 1 year, or 2 years. But in my case, I had already had a 3-month card because they wanted me to do a sleep study because my BMI was too high. Even though I didn't have, sleep apnea or whatever, I still had to jump through that hoop. And that's kind of what triggered me to kind of, let me get back in shape. So that's kind of what started it right there. And the crazy thing is, I've been through this cycle before. The first time I started losing weight, or I like to call it my first run, I was at 324. And I had a situation similar to that. I got a physical, and basically the doctor said, "Hey, you too fat." And I said, "Man, I got to get to work." So in a nutshell, that's kind of how my first run went. I went from 324 to 230. Went back up once I moved away from college up here to Memphis. Then I started getting into home workouts. That's probably where most of y'all found me, doing the insanity, right? And I got down to about 200 pounds. That's probably my leanest I've been thus far. I believe that was around the time I was doing T25. And fast forward, maybe got a little bit lazy. I don't know. It's a lot of things, maybe burnout. And then, I gained all that weight back eventually over time. I did have a good little run before I started gaining it back. I at least maybe good 4-5 years before I just fell off, yeah. So where was I? So coming back to my 3-month card because of the BMI issue, and the doctor wanted me to do sleep apnea and all that stuff. So I passed that, didn't have sleep apnea, and I lost some weight before my next physical. And I was feeling real good. I'm like, man, okay, I have no sleep apnea. I lost a little weight since then, gonna give him my card, right? At least 1 year. But then I go in that day, and the nurse asked me, do you have diabetes? Because there's a lot of sugar in my urine. And I was like, I don't know. So anyway, the physician there that examined me told me that I would have to go to an outside physician to figure out what the problem was. And of course, after it was all said and done, found out I had type 2 diabetes. And as far as, how I've been dealing with it, I mean, it was like, oh man, death certificate. I was like, yeah, okay. I know how to eat. We going to get this under control and get it handled. So, as far as I know, my blood sugar levels have been pretty good. I even got down below 70, which is considered low blood sugar. I've gotten there one time. So I came in that day that, I was diagnosed. I think I was at like 500 milligrams, which is way too damn high. It should be between 70. Well, it depends on fasting and aftermath. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, so it was high, but now it's back to a well-managed level. But anyway, wow, I think I got way off track. So yeah, so got diabetes, been dealing with it, been managing it real. Going back to my family reunion, I was talking to a cousin of mine who has the same thing, diabetes. And I was telling him that exact same story. 500 milligram, my A1C was 13%, which is crazy high. And I was telling him that, I was going to the bathroom all the time. Even though, I was looking the symptoms up. I Googled this stuff, and the first thing that came up was diabetes. And I was in denial because I just shrugged it off and said, oh man, nah, it's, it'll pass. That's kind of basically what I said. And his exact words were, wow, you were in denial. And I was. But yeah, I was in denial. So I thought about that, and that made me think back, like all these, months and that have passed that I just haven't really been on my game. I go in, I work out and I kind of fall in, fall off, fall in, fall off. But I was really looking back today, thanks to Facebook memories. You'll be on Facebook and random posts you did year back or maybe 2 years back or whatever. And I was looking, and it was me doing a podcast. And I'm gonna show y'all a picture. I looked at it and I was like, man, I was fat. Jesus. But yeah, so I'm like, man, I don't know how. I'm like, was I not seeing this? I'm looking at it now and I'm like, bro, you was out of control, looking crazy. And maybe I was in denial. So anyway, the topic of the day, are you in denial? I need y'all to really check yourselves today. You got something that you're shrugging off. You're like, it ain't nothing. Maybe you need to look a little bit closer. So I just urge y'all today, don't be in denial. You got something going on, health wise, get it checked out, and don't wait until the car crashes to get your act right, because that's basically kind of what happened to me. But anyway, guys, yeah, just the run. I'm kind of just freestyling off the head here, so I don't think I got anything else to say. I hope y'all enjoyed this pilot run, and let me know how y'all like it. Y'all want to see more? If y'all have any topics y'all want me to cover, as far as weight loss, fitness, all that good stuff, go and shoot it down in the comments, man. But we finna get back on this run. Y'all gonna see me very, very soon tomorrow. 5 a.m. I will be at LA Fitness. We gonna get back on this T20, and we gonna kill it this time. So the warm-up's over, baby. Let's get it. I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Deuces.